Oh, I like this. They're doing the vetoes where in public where we can all see.
Well, no, just.
Well, not the vetoes, just the map order.
Oh, okay. Well, they had to veto 2 maps, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be Nightshade, Everdream, General Empire, Simulacrum. Oh yeah, sorry, Nightshade, Golden Wall, Everdream,
Everyone forgets about
General
Golden
Empire,
Wall,
and then
man.
Simulacrum. Simulacrum will be the ace match if we have an ace match.
It's a big if.
It's a big oof.
Alright, finals time. The final match coming into
It's the
the evening.
final match time. I was gonna do the background music while you do the intros. Are you not doing intros?
Oh, am I? Okay. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, starting in the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade, otherwise known as Belladonna. LE. Here we have the Red Zug. I'm trying to remember, but my memory is faulty, how many finals they've made. It is representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming as well as the nation of Korea. Everybody give it up for PartinG. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have our blue Zerg. Definitely, Zerg? Protoss. Definitely the top-rated PvP player right now. He is definitely going to show us something interesting, I've got to say. Representing Raise Your Edge Gaming all the way from Korea. He's the best. He's Zest. Looking to
Katowice
tie...
runner-up.
Yeah. Katowice runner-up.
Katowice?
Yeah, that's what it is. I've actually I believe made it to the most amount of finals in ESL Pro Tour, but is behind
I don't know where you're getting these
Solar.
statistics from.
Wikipedia.
Right.
But he's won 2 ESL Pro Tours, if I'm remembering correctly. However, Solar has won 3. So Zest is definitely looking to make that tie.
Alright. See,
Yeah, interesting
Yaku?
fact.
See what they're getting? See the units they're getting? You see the units that they're getting? They're both getting stalkers.
Oh,
which
it's soccer v soccer.
literally
You don't see this very often.
never happens. It
Yeah, it almost
never
never
happens,
happens,
Yaku.
man. This
Right?
is
It
I
never
like
happens,
this.
Yaku.
I like this.
It never happens.
Yeah, I like this. Throwing it up
but this-
quite a bit differently here. Zest is gonna go into
Getting a
Stargate though.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. This is not PvZ. You have to wonder
What is that? Is
gonna
that
go
is
on.
that a that emote in chat? It's an immortal. It looks like a dabbing immortal.
I don't have chat open.
Damn it, Yaku. It's just,
Yeah,
I just
good,
noticed.
close
It
enough.
looks like a regular immortal, but it's to me it looks like a dabbing, like an immortal dabbing.
Oh, I think it's doing the dance because immortals can dance in game.
Alright, just is kind of poking towards PartinG there.
Yeah, putting on
Yes,
a lot of
So
pressure.
they're going to try and shade into the main.
Ooh, does actually get the shade and does actually get one stalker, even a sentry as well here. This is gonna be draining the energy of this shield battery, but Zest is not gonna be able to make the better end of that trade.
Yeah, PartinG is holding, and the adepts shedding into the main didn't get any walker kills or anything, so
Right, Oracle
all in all,
follow-up.
not a bad start for PartinG.
Yeah, with the Oracle follow-up, which PartinG has the defenses for. If you just... Oh, that Oracle is really low right now, but it's about to get flanked by these sentries.
Stalkers and sentries.
Stalkers and sentries. My new mixtape.
See, it's happening to you as well. You're like you're pausing, trying to remember the names of units. Whatever the hell I have in my brain is contagious.
Well, then we get into a chicken and egg scenario.
I don't eat eggs.
They ain't kosher.
No, they're kosher. I just, for the most part, don't like them anymore. Used to eat eggs a lot, but now nowadays I just
Oh yeah,
don't.
I go through phases as well. Sometimes they're like, eggs are great, good source of protein and all that, but then other times they're just, eggs are kind of bland.
Yeah. Alright, double
Oracles are
oracle.
coming in and they're taking out a lot of damage here. Shield battery not at all in place. Although the probes were able to retreat to it. 5 probes for basically nothing. And Zest is continuing to get this momentum, even gets the warp prism like so. Zest is known for his game sense and his instinct. And this definitely shows it.
Yeah. Zest is getting blink for his stalkers. It's gonna be some good old-fashioned Protoss versus
Calling
Protoss.
the boys. Zest is a little afraid right now.
Yeah, it should
He
be.
wants to be as safe as he wants to be as safe as he possibly can with this engagement. Oracles do manage to come back, not quite getting that snipe. PartinG doesn't. But they do get a good reveal here.
Set up to get a third base, but
pulling the boys.
kind of.
Right, here comes the boys.
The oracles are coming home.
Yeah, trying to maybe get some kind of stasis ward if they can, but it's not looking likely.
I think he's trying to
PartinG
jump on the sentries, because he really doesn't want to engage this as long as the sentries have energy here.
That is accurate. Zest has lost so much mining time, and he's losing the probes on top of that. Look at these force fields.
Really...
And PartinG has a lot of them. He can isolate this army for centuries.
PartinG can just go home. He's done enough.
That he has. Ooh, nice sniper on the warp prism. As Blink has just about finished. Zest is going to try to take whatever he can get here, but not quite getting a lot. Meanwhile, a proxy gateway is being set up by Zest. He knows that he needs to do an equivalent amount of damage. He is trying to expand, so he's not quite all in.
No, he's not all in at all, but he is behind on
damage,
workers. He's taking an uncomfortable amount of damage. He's going to try and use his blink ability.
Ooh, nice use the high main here with the oracles. We'll be able to take out just a handful of stalkers here and there, and Blink's
but with the
away to
immortal
safety.
around, it's not going to be getting too much. Yes, only kill one stalker there, and that's it.
Pretty much.
Try and chip away at PartinG's defenses, but PartinG is sitting pretty. It's going to remake that warp prism.
That's Blink's coming out here from the side of Zest.
Actually, stop making. Oh yeah, that's the proof. Stop making immortals in order to get a warp prism. Let's see if he's going to continue with the immortals. He's getting more gateways. PartinG is. But so is Zest. And getting charge as well. Maybe charge out Archon switch. He's not getting a. Did he get Templar Archives? He did. It doesn't have a.
He doesn't have the Templar Archives yet. Yep. But it's always a possibility. It's something you kind of expect to happen.
It's not. If you don't have a Templar Archives, it's impossible to get. Or Dark Shrine, it's impossible to get Archons.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a possibility.
Well, it's always a possibility that Zest will go into that.
Yeah. It's gonna have to get some buildings for that. Because right now he's not getting the buildings.
Yeah.
He's just getting more. He's getting more gateways. It's just going to mass charge a lot.
Well, it can be effective if you're playing in a PvP where your opponent does not have splash damage.
It's like charge a lot Archon, but without the Archon. Right?
Yeah, just about right. PartinG being a lot more aggressive this time. He knows he has the momentum. He is taking the initiative, and he's gonna chase Zest all the way back home.
Yeah, this is exactly what Zest wants. But thing is, PartinG did find the proxy warping location.
Yeah, and he's gonna slowly depower that. Zest is setting up for a concave here, and he wants to get us around, but Blinkstalkers can blink away from charge.
Yeah.
But Blinkstalkers can also blink it forward, and Sniper Warp Prism, nicely done here. This charge account is starting to get whittled away, and this Immortal of PartinG is actually going to be taken out. The Guardian Shield helping out Zest so much here, and just like that, PartinG has lost all of his momentum. He has just gone, whoa, he's just gone crashed straight into Zest.
Now,
and all that kinetic energy.
Warping location for Zest. I mean, Zest was counting on having the warping location there to send Zealots while the fight is going on into PartinG's third
not
phase.
quite getting it there. Once again, see a bit of a battle as the Blinkstalkers.
At the front here,
hey, you know what?
For the walkers.
Normally in Blinkstalker versus Blinkstalker, I favor PartinG, but Zest right now, he's got sentries.
He had the better composition. He had sentries. He had charge lots. He had the oracles revelating the army.
But he does need to be careful. Okay, does not get them thrown away. And meanwhile, Zealots, they aren't being warped in at the proxy location that Zest wanted to, but Zealots, they're pretty fast once they have charge. You see they're already across the map. Good force fields coming in here. Unfortunately, going to be losing one of these oracles. And this is looking rough. GG is called.
Game number 1 will go to Zest.
You know what? That game lasted longer than 10 minutes.
See, you're not always right, Yaku.
Really?
Yes.
Now, is that right?
That is correct.
Wait, but if I'm not always right, but I'm correct about that... No, wait, no. But if I... Wait, hold up.
Now get into lobby so you don't get left.
I'm trying to make a paradox to confuse you, but I'm confusing myself.
Also, why are you trying to confuse an old man who's already confused?
Your confusion has no power here. I'm already confused. I got so worried for a sec, yeah. For those who didn't know, Crank was in the player spot, but PartinG right in the last second managed to switch him with Zest.
Yeah, like what?
That would have been fun to watch.
I tried to type, but I typed in Hebrew for some reason. That's why it came out as question marks.
Oh, you didn't download localization.
We're good, we're good.
We are...
Right, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Wall. The wall which is, as the name suggests, golden. That's the wall that prevents you from getting into Platinum League. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Our red Protoss is PartinG.
DPG.
And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Raise Your Edge Gaming, the IM 2020 Katowice runner-up is our blue Protoss. It is the best. It is Zest.
RYE.
Ray.
You know what? One thing I will always remember about Zest and IEM. There was the Raise Your Edge Twitter profile. Was basically trying to promote Zest and say like, yes, he's taking out Cyril, yeah, the top player, he's going into the finals and all that. But the problem is, I think the person in charge might be new to StarCraft, or at least competitive StarCraft, because he kept calling Zest the machine.
Yeah, it could be just it's a newer media person.
Somebody not that
Oh,
familiar
social,
with the scene,
social.
but knows a
What's
little
the
bit.
name of that position now?
Social media manager?
Social media manager. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Not everyone has to know the history of who's named what.
Yeah.
Even I don't know.
And credit to that,
People are named.
credit to them. They did. Once they got called out on Twitter, they thought, "Oh, my mistake."
Yeah.
PartinG going off.
Portals
with
are not machines. It's the wrong way to go.
Well, I mean, robo units are the purifiers are.
Yeah, but they're not exactly. They're not. That's not. That's not the thing. Machines, Terrans are machines. Especially if your name is Innovation.
Yeah, I suppose so. One thing that is interesting to point out from PartinG, well, first off, Zest has gone Stargate, once again, just to be clear with everyone. One thing that's interesting with PartinG, apart from this Dark Shrine, hello, PartinG has walled off his natural, and a full wall off. So if PartinG is ever going to get a third base, he's going to have to mine out these mineral patches, but I don't think PartinG wants this to go to third base.
He did see the wall being walled off completely, hermetically sealed, so he knows something cheeky is coming up.
But I wonder if Zest thinks it's behind the wall or in front of it, or north of the wall or south of the wall. That's
well, it's going to see what's going on in the main base now.
But it doesn't look
well, you should
suspicious. Looks a little bit. Yeah. Zest should be thinking, where's your tech building, dude? And so he's just flying around the outskirts of the map with his Oracle.
He's getting a robotics facility on the main base, but yeah, Zest would know that there's more to this than meets the eye, and he's using the oracles to scout all over the place. Still not finding the proxy location.
Oh, he should
getting
soon.
Now.
Yep, as the units converge, sees the Dark Shrine, and now he knows what he needs to spend his Oracle energy on.
Is he going to revel it? Oh, he's going to try and
he's trying to take it out. I'm not sure if that's the right move here.
Does he have enough energy?
Maybe barely? I don't think he does.
Maybe. Okay, the second Oracle may have.
I don't think he does.
Go down. Yeah, he does. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. 14, okay. 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 8, 6, 5, 3, and... No!
He did not. That is 40 health for about 2 or 3 more hits from the Oracle Beam.
How much do you need to activate the energy thing?
You need 25?
Okay, he's about to have it. This second Oracle is about to have 25. You should be able to get it now. Oh, he's bringing the Stalkers in. Okay.
Oh, well, yep. That'll do it. And now he can use the energy for Revelation instead. There is no detection in the main base of Zest. Well, there's cannons now. I panicked a little bit. There's a cannon. We're fine. Zest is fine.
Oh, right. I didn't see it because it's right on the decal thing.
You just thought it was decal.
Very confused. I thought it was a decal. Yeah, but it does get 6 workers out of this. Doesn't quite manage to depower everything there.
Yeah, decent damage being done by PartinG, but you have to wonder if it's going to be enough. Now he's been basically completely shut down. Looks like PartinG is going to switch into a lot of blink aggression, I want to say. Oracles are going to be using your pulsar beams once again, and those probes that he lost, he just got him back.
Yep. Blink about to finish for PartinG. They both go for +1 weapons upgrade, but Zest's upgrade is finishing way earlier. And PartinG already has Blink, so you can use that.
Yeah,
just to get the Oracle
here. Does he get the Oracle? Not quite. Blink is still off cooldown, or on cooldown. And 1 Oracle will survive. Disruptors are going to be the name of the game coming out from PartinG, which I didn't really expect.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna drop them into the main of Zest or something.
Blink Disruptor is always something that, again, it depends on how confident you are in your micro, which, again, PartinG definitely is. It's something that can be very, very effective versus this sort of pseudo Soul Train kind of
sort of is already out.
Zest has gone for.
Sort of is already out.
He's been sorted.
There's Templar Archives for Zest, so we might finally see some Archons going up, going around, walking around, waddling around, Arconing their way. But it's gonna be a while.
Arcing their way.
PartinG, he's coming.
He be coming, and he be sniping Oracle.
Snapping the Oracle's really
Server
good catch.
does have vision on the high ground, but PartinG is reluctant to really push in unless he knows that he's safe.
Yeah, checking out on this third base location.
Yeah, setting up for a bit of a multi-prong strike here.
Oh, it's gonna be Colossus, by the way.
What? Oh,
exactly.
Okay. You don't see that all often in PvP, but I suppose it can work out pretty well if Zest is gonna be committed to the chargelets like he was in the previous game.
Oh, it's gonna try and jump on that Phoenix. Nice reaction by Zest, pushing back, pulling back. Again, Zest we're ahead in the upgrades department.
The upgrade department and the tech department and the fact that he has a warp
I mean, no,
prism.
PartinG does have the Colossi deck and does have Blink.
Right, so yeah, PartinG has Colossus. Zest is ahead.
Right, okay, I see what you're getting at there. We'll see how PartinG is using the Colossi. Yeah. Maybe just gonna just Colossus drop.
I'm ready. I'm definitely ready for PartinG to wow us.
Stock has just blinked into the main base of Zest.
Us as a Colossus now too.
Yeah, it's totally.
Or so he thinks. PartinG thinks.
Ooh, question. When you get an hallucinated Colossus, does it benefit from Thermal Lance in terms of the range that it uses?
It should. I'm not confident on whether it does or not, but it should.
It's an interesting question. Fear Dragon!
Hey! We need your useless facts!
We need useless facts, Fear Dragon.
And speaking of useless facts...
90% useless facts. Whoa, the chargelets are just killing everything.
Yeah. Speaking of useless facts, chargelets
PartinG has 69 army supply.
Not anymore.
He's getting 4 Colossi.
He's ramping up that AoE damage. I think what PartinG is going for is he wants to use them more defensively because with Thermal Lance he has the range advantage and he wants to try to bait Zest into these choke points. And actually when the Zealots clump up like this and when they're the bulk of Zest's army, they definitely do very well.
Is he actually going to kill Immortals with Colossi?
It's a possibility. But Zest is starting to push in here. The Colossus are not quite targeting the Zealots. Now they are. But Zest still has all of these Archons.
Zest moved into a kill zone.
That he did. And he lost all of his Colossus there. Still going to be able to kite these Zealots of PartinG.
No,
but not much is going to be able to do
Archons,
too much here. Yeah, Archons. But Zest is, in the meantime, decimating the main and the natural of PartinG.
No, decimating means is killing a tenth of the workforce, but it's killing way more than a tenth of the workforce.
Oh, is that what it means? I did not know that.
Yeah. Decimating means killing a tenth.
Ah, okay.
It comes from the practice of failed or cowardly Roman legions. People who ran from a fight or didn't stand their ground.
Is this?
They would line them up and then kill, just randomly kill one in every 10 soldiers.
This is Steel's fun facts. We have Fear Dragons, now we have Steels.
So whenever someone says, "Oh my god, it's completely decimated," I'm like thinking, that's not bad. You know, taking 10% of your army is not that bad in a fight, you know, especially in a PvP.
Definitely hit.
You're
I
only
mean,
using
there's
a tenth
always,
of your
it
army.
always depends on the
You're pretty-
situation, but
Alright, there's more harassment by Zest on in PartinG's natural right now. Getting some of these workers evacuated.
Archons are pretty good at this. Meanwhile, there are 2 more prisms for Zest.
Yeah.
As why not? One for warp-ins and one for juggling. PartinG
It's
is
worth
putting in a
mentioning,
little bit
Zest-
of work of his own. Zest does not have
Zest
much of an
also
army.
pretty
back
low
at
on
home.
workers right now. And he's gonna be even lower once Colossi get to the mineral line.
Are we seeing a
It's a
base
base
trade gonna happen, Steel?
Yep. Yep, it
Well,
is a base
one thing
trade.
to keep in mind is that Zest has a recall available and PartinG does not.
Yes.
It's gonna
But
take
I don't
quite a
think
while.
Zest, like neither army is confident against the other. I think, especially Zest. I think Colossi are pretty powerful right now against Zest's.
Yeah, this gateway army of Zest is
Portal
just
Siblings,
way too
charge
squishy.
Speedy
Oh, they're
Gonzalez.
about as fast as Zerglings.
Okay, Zest is going for
You
PartinG's
know
third
what?
base as
PartinG
well.
is getting the better end of this, I do think.
No, PartinG's base is almost out of buildings.
Well, PartinG has one probe available to him, and there's that Nexus. He had just enough minerals to get one more, and Zest has no recall whatsoever.
And not enough resources to get another Nexus. However,
He can build a couple of pylons
does have more
on the map.
buildings out all over the map.
Yeah, that he can.
No, he doesn't have any buildings, does it? His buildings are all at home. This is a race that PartinG is probably going to
Simulator.
win.
There we go.
He's getting a simulator. But PartinG
PartinG
should
should
see
be
that.
able to win this. He's got the high ground. He's got the Nexus. There's going to be a base trade, and I don't favor Zest in
Oh,
this.
wait. PartinG is down to 2 buildings, by the way. One of them, the third is
3
a Nexus.
buildings. Yeah.
Yeah, he has the proxy location, which Zest is about to kill, and he has the Nexus that he's got. That's it.
This
So,
is
Zest's
going
main
pretty
base is
weird
still
right
up.
now.
Zest does he have a warp prism?
He does.
Yeah,
have
he
a
can
warp
actually.
prism.
But his buildings aren't powered. He can.
He can use the warp prism to power
Theoretically-
them.
Yeah, but no, he's gonna get sniped if he does.
Probably.
Oh,
he did
can
have
he
2
snipe
warp prisms.
PartinG's? He's gonna snipe PartinG's warp prism.
Not quite. Quick reactions coming in
He doesn't
from
have blink.
PartinG.
I forgot. Oh, God, Zest does not have blink.
Yeah, it was PartinG who got Blink this time. Alright, we
Does
might
it
see a bit of
slightly
multi-prong
drop?
here.
Great, he's got the shields upgrade.
He's gotta be so careful right now. So many of his zealots are about to be taken out by the Colossus, but the multi-prong coming
But
in
he's
here.
flanking.
This is the flank, but unfortunately not the best units that are being taken, that are being targeted right now. A lot of them are Haluks, and it looks like through the juggling, Zest might be able to take this. He's move commanding a bit too much here. His warp prism did not get
The
sniped.
Colossi are all still alive.
What a wow! We steal.
Yep.
That just happened.
Another game that went on beyond 10 minutes. Well, Colossus in PvP, Yaku.
Yeah, alright, I was doubting it,
Get-
but I guess I should
If you get
doubt.
4 of them with thermal lance and plus 2 upgrades, plus 2 weapon upgrades, you got some pretty good area of effect weapons.
You do, as we saw, not even the Stalkers and the Archons could really do much against that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. PartinG calling for a quick little bathroom break, which is good because then we can talk more about that game.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely Zest's game to lose, man, I gotta say, and fortunately, he did kind of
Yeah,
lose it.
if he discovered the proxy Dark Shrine, sniped it pretty early, defended well at home. PartinG went with Colossus.
Yeah,
in a
Zest tunnel
PvP.
vision there so hard towards the end. If he
I guess
went
in
for the
PartinG
recall, warped in units at home, gotten a couple of more immortals, it would have been fine. But
I think
Zest
what
just
happens is
decided
that
to go for a base trade.
Zest disrespect. It started with Zest disrespected the Colossi,
Right.
or maybe he thought they were hallucinations,
Right.
or at least some of them were hallucinations, and didn't realize he's up against 4 of them, which do a lot of splash damage.
They do.
And also, PartinG controlled them pretty well, made sure that they weren't
In the front.
in a good position to be swarmed and targeted. And you can see, look, one of them died just at the end of the that last fight.
And it did.
So 3 of them managed to survive the game. This is a really good move by PartinG, and very unexpected.
Does this
And I'm guessing
remember that
Zest didn't
recalls
expect
an
it either.
ability?
Hmm?
Because again, I feel like that game would have gone entirely different if Zest had recalled his army earlier on. Or early into that base trade.
No, he couldn't, because you saw how that fight went.
No, that was towards the very
end.
end.
No, it would have been the same fight. They weren't making
No,
any
I
more
mean,
units.
no, as in before PartinG went into the main.
Doesn't matter. They would have lost that army anyway.
He could have built Immortals.
No, you didn't have time.
He could have.
Time isn't playing here.
He could have.
Anyway, we are on Everdream, and if you've ever dreamed, then you know what I'm talking about. In the northeast corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 final of today's ESL Open Cup Asia number 13. Our red Protoss is PartinG. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Raise Your Age Gaming, also currently sideways 1-1 in this final match, our blue Protoss is the best. He is the Zest.
And this time, Zest is showing us a bit of why he's the top PvP player.
Yep, is
Very
pseudo-proxying. We call it pseudo-proxying because it's outside your main base, but it's closer to your base than to the enemy base.
But this is more about not getting scouted rather than having production to move.
Yeah. PartinG says that there's no pylon there. Pylon has to be somewhere out on the map. Where are you, little pylon?
Or maybe it's at the edge of the base that I didn't scout.
No.
Not likely.
Yeah, but see, they're both getting adept, Yaku. Which, like you said,
Yeah.
never happens in PvP.
doesn't really
Never
happen that
happens.
much.
Yeah,
Almost
never happens. Never
I like it.
happens.
I like, I
Oh,
like
we're
that
down to
seeing
we're
it.
down to we're down to almost never, right, Yaku?
Yeah.
We've eased up on the never happens. See, now they're getting both getting 2 sentries as well.
Interesting.
It's a double whammy.
So I think what's going on is PartinG and Zest has decided beforehand.
No, I think it's just they're built for this map.
Probably. And Zest has
Right.
not really taken
Zest-
advantage of his proxy pylon just yet.
I think no, it was just a decoy. It's a spotter pylon and a decoy. So PartinG will think he's up against the proxy and waste time scouting and overreacting to something that's not common.
So why not get the pylon at the edge of your base?
Because this scouts it much earlier.
Right.
Get it? Because it's also a
so-
scouter pylon.
Okay.
In case of any drops that come into that vulnerable position of the main base, which is thick. It's a thick main base here. There are a lot of thick main bases in the map pool nowadays. Have you noticed?
I have. It's
Pretty much every map pool has a. Pretty much every map itself has a thick
in the corner.
main base.
Yeah. And speaking of the thick main, PartinG is not really doesn't have a lot of vision there. Okay, this is not a war prism. But that is Warp Prism being made right now for Zest. And if it's rallied where I think it's rallied, it's not rallied where I think it's rallied. Never mind.
You can see exactly where it's rallied because you can click on the building and you...
Well, then you have to follow. Yeah, but then you have to follow the rally.
Yeah. No, and it changed it anyway. Alright. It is going to go across the map. I think PartinG just... It was just on the edge of his hallucinated Phoenix's vision.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he saw the Warp Prism.
Well, now we should. Yeah, he's actually attacking it. Oh no, that's the... That's the Phoenix. I was looking at the minimap. I thought the Phoenix was the Warp Prism. No, it's actually going to sneak in.
Now PartinG sees it.
Yep. PartinG forces are coming back.
Are starting to be warped in here. This is not what Zest is fully committed to. He is switching into Blink and into Immortals, but he's just trying to see if he can get some harass. That's playing with fire a little bit there, Zest, but he was able to pick up the Warp Prism and move out. But has to be careful about these Stalkers. Does react in time.
Blink. No, he doesn't have Blink.
No,
he's getting Blink.
Yeah, Blink is almost
about
done.
to finish.
So Zest, there's an ability that's tied to the Nexus that is pretty good. It's called Mass Recall.
But it won't recall one unit. It has to be mass, right?
Are you asking me because you don't know, or?
This is a dumb joke.
Well, don't size shame.
Oh, look at that.
That is a little bit immortal, but PartinG blinks right on top of the real one. But the force fields from Zest is not going to be enough to save that immortal, but is going to be enough to take out a heck of a lot of PartinG's.
From PartinG are pretty good as well.
Sentries.
I'm finding difficulty to get in there. But Zest still has the immortal here. It's a very big advantage. The shield battery as well.
It's about out of energy, but now the warp-ins are coming in for Zest.
Zest is feeling doubt because he's getting a Dark Shrine.
Right at the back of his natural that PartinG cannot quite scout yet. Zest is starting to be quite a bit aggressive with his blinks. He's going to be able to chase down these Stalkers. He knows he has the advantage, but he does not want to chase them and lose these Stalkers unnecessarily. The Warp Prism does not go down.
So close. Zest army is pushing towards that third base of PartinG.
Yeah,
so once the Stalkers have to move there, you will bring his Warp Prism into play, I think. Yeah, there he is. It's sneaking into the main? Question mark? Where is that Warp Prism?
He recalled it back home.
Oh, recalled. Now he recalls it.
Now he recalled it.
What? It is such a great position to harass while this fight is going on. But
he just remembered the button.
It was cued on command.
Alright, good concave here from PartinG. Zest does not want to fight this, not without his immortals. Another Warp Prism going to be coming in. And I like that Zest does this. One for juggling, one for warp-ins. It does also mean that he has a backup for... Well, yeah, but the idea is there. One DT gonna come in and just take out whatever it can. PartinG might be... And PartinG does not suspect this right now. Now he should. And the Observer does rush to take it out. And a very aggressive blink forward by PartinG. And it looks like PartinG is in a bit of a better position here. He's losing a lot of Stalkers, but he took out the Immortal count.
But yeah, but in order to get the Immortals, you had to lose a lot of Stalkers, and now Zest has much more Stalkers.
Yeah, this one Immortal, it cannot fight because it's being body blocked by the Stalkers. Now it's fighting the army of Zest, but it's not going to be enough. Blinks for it and snipes it once again, and Zest has just taken this fight.
Zest did it.
He's taken this fight and so much momentum behind it.
Yeah, because he can keep warping in right here.
PartinG is going to have to scramble a defense here. And Zest is not looking to let him.
Yeah. Third should be killed here momentarily. Either the third or the army. One of them will go down.
Possibly both.
and PartinG can't replace either.
Possibly both.
Yeah, he's delaying it as much as possible, but there's no. He's losing way more than Zest does, and Zest keeps warping in more and more stalkers.
Just move the commands forward. GG's called. Zest has bested. Yeah, Zest has bested PartinG in a game of Blinkstalker. Or a battle of Blinkstalkers.
I'd say even Zested.
Aha! Oh, that game was under 10 minutes.
Finally. I mean, we almost saw Crank versus PartinG, which I would have liked to see.
I'm nodding along. Would have been... No, this is when we have Crank come in with the viewer strats. Have viewers decide how he plays versus PartinG.
Yeah, and we're casting it. We can do that. We can try and organize something with Crank, whether
That's a new sub goal.
he does like show matches that we cast of him being silly, doing
That's a new
fear
Patreon
strategies.
goal.
Yeah,
You know what? I want Crank versus Fear Dragon now.
Crank will destroy him.
Well, let's not be too pessimistic there.
I mean,
There's a little bit of a gap, but...
yeah, there's a little bit of a skill gap. I mean, Crank is essentially a Mario.
He is a Mario streamer now, yeah.
Streamer now. And like Sonic the Hedgehog streamer. Not Sonic, the other blue one. Mega Man.
Right. Yeah, he's a Mega Man for a while. The other M character, you could say. Not M Canning, but you know.
How did you make that connection?
Mario has an M and Mega Man has an M.
I know they're both idling here in idle conversation. Random associations going up in our brains. Alright. Match point for Zest here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
As we go
see
into Eternal Empire.
what is gonna go down.
Don't forget to hydrate your hydras, kids.
I forgot to do that.
Shit, never forget, you're sick, you need to
I need it.
take care of yourself. No. Oh, actually, I forgot you're doing the intros and I did them last time.
That's why I was gonna do them on Golden Wall, but then you did them, so I was like, alright, nice. I'm just gonna keep quiet now. But, speaking of keeping quiet, there will be no quiet on the Eternal Empire, EELE, as we are going into
Are they boring you, Yaku?
the top right-hand corner of the map. Spawning in the top right-hand corner, it is going to be our red Tal'Darim Protoss. A man known for many things, but for now he is losing one thing that he's been reputed for, that being his Blinkstalker control. Can he turn this around? Looking to win his first ever ESL Pro Tour Korea or Pro Tour Asia. I do believe he won an NA one, but I don't think he won a Pro Tour Asia. Representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it's PartinG. And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, but creeping up into the top left-hand corner of the map, being very sneaky, looking to make a tie for most ESL Pro Tour Asia championships. There is only one map and one player against him at this point. Can he bring it home? On the home stretch, he is best. It's Zest. Representing Razor Edge Gaming.
Did get a pseudo proxy pylon again. I don't know.
Right.
I guess I don't know if it's just to throw PartinG off, or maybe he has some other thing there. Maybe he's like, oh, I know PartinG likes to put a proxy there or something, or like to set up his DT, drops from there. So I make sure I have a pylon spot. I don't know. Because there could be more to this than just, oh, I just put a pylon outside my base to throw PartinG off.
That's why we need Crank to translate. Alright, both players go for Adepts. However, PartinG decided to go into the more standard defensive Adept Sentry, whereas Zest is going more into the Adepts.
I'd like to point out that in 3 of the 4 games in the series, the thing you said never happened.
Yeah, it never happens.
It's happened in every game.
I appreciate that our 2 players here have let me experience this, but it never happens.
Yaku plays. Alright.
Ooh, PartinG is going to be aggressive this game. A very quick Twilight Council and a very quick Forge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sentries.
Try to guess what he's going for, because usually you don't get the Forge with the Twilight Council.
It could be a chargelet all in. It could be a
with a +1.
yeah, with +1. Could be just a standard Soul Train, but PartinG is looking to all in more, so he gets the +1. But
Zest is moving in with the Adept.
Yeah, this could be tricky. There's
Sun
not a lot of
Slaves.
defenses here for PartinG. But there's a
doesn't
shield
say
battery
this
and a
yet.
lot of force fields. But 1 sentry already
Shade
getting
finishes.
sniped, 2 sentries getting sniped. And the Adepts have been taken out for PartinG. Zest is just looking to finish
There's a lot of
this,
Stalkers
but
left over.
yeah,
Zest is not
Stalkers are
targeting
really,
the Workers though.
Yeah, the Stalkers
He's
really
going to shade
keeping
away.
PartinG alive here.
Yeah, but losing 4 sentries, that's a lot for PartinG.
It is a lot. Oh, we found out what the pylon's for.
Lost that. Yep, Dark Shrine.
I thought you hesitated because you were going to go into
No, it took me a while
pleasure giggle.
to find because I looked at the thing and I was like, I don't know what that is, and then you clicked it and it was, oh, I need to stick. I have a big screen. It takes me my eyes a while to go from one side to the other. That's my excuse.
I thought light was supposed to be the fastest, it's the speed of light was supposed to travel the fastest, but...
Is this some kind of strategy that my screen is too large to understand?
Alright, that is not where we want to warp in from Zest.
Apparently, his princess is noting Best plays Brood War, or SC2 Remastered, SC Remastered.
That he does.
So Zest is not Best. Best is, maybe Best has some Zest. Okay, Best has Zest and Zest is Best. Okay.
Satisfied
And none
with
of
that?
them. Get your asbestos. Oh, I tried to continue it somehow, but it's not working. Okay, DT is starting to get some damage.
That they, in fact, are, and there are no
Observers about to-
observers for PartinG.
Yeah, there's one. He's boosting it out now. What? 9 workers. Oh, he tried to get to the sentries, but there's a body block.
Yeah, there
10
was.
workers dead.
PartinG is going to have to be a lot more careful as the game goes on. That 10 workers dead is also, funnily enough, the difference in workers between PartinG and Zest right now. So, just a little bit of fun fact.
Yep. Just feeling comfortable, getting a third base, did enough damage, getting blink, more sentries to defend. The Warp Prism is actually going back home. not gonna be effective on the other side of the map.
Nope,
Just for now.
it's gonna regroup with the rest of the army, and Zest is looking to make a final push at some point.
It looks to me like he's more preparing for retaliation by PartinG. So Zest did the damage. It's now up to PartinG to equalize. And Zest is just going to take a defensive position. Or not, or he's always moving out. Went ahead, stop messing around and kill the other guy. That's Zest's idea.
That's a PG up strat, yeah.
When ahead, don't get more ahead. Finish the damn game.
Yeah, you wouldn't really need to send a warp prism home if you could just warp in from pylons.
Yeah.
Zest is about to convene here. PartinG is going to look to turtle up as best he can. He does have a couple of force fields available to him, but not that many. Remember that snipe
the observer.
And this is where the DTs come in.
Right now.
This is where the DTs come in.
No,
but Zest is not going to risk it.
Apparently they're not.
Blinks on top
to the,
into the main. And what is the force field? What are the sentries going to look like here? Zest has a high ground and he's taking absolute advantage of it.
Snipes the Immortal.
Right on top of the Immortal and the sentry. Force fields are not even a factor here.
On PartinG's forces.
I think this is... I don't know. PartinG could
did it.
Rally a defense.
His batteries are all depleted. Zest is warping in more stalkers.
Rally a defense. He has more upgrades.
More walkers dead. No, but Zest has the...
He's slowly evening out the army supply count.
Zest
but
stalkers
Zest
are fresh.
Yeah,
PartinG stalkers are... Dang.
But PartinG has +1 up in weapons. But they are also getting surrounded like so.
Yeah.
PartinG is just losing a stalker count, even with the defender's advantage.
Zest can afford this trade on 3 bases. PartinG cannot.
That he can.
Not. It does get the warp prism.
And that's step 1.
Yeah, but now PartinG is back to being 10 workers behind.
He is...
He's an upgrade behind.
He is...
Doesn't have any mortals anymore.
There isn't...
There aren't. Damn it, Jack, we're teach you English again.
There isn't.
Is it supposed to be like your...
There isn't any.
Your mother tongue? Your mother language?
There isn't any.
There aren't any.
There isn't any immortals.
You can say there isn't one. Not there aren't any. Any is a...
Okay.
Plural term.
Any is okay.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay, Annie? Yeah, the game didn't end. It's still going.
Exactly.
I was not expecting this. I thought Zest had it.
+1 minerals. Or not +1 minerals.
Still way ahead. He's now 20 workers ahead of PartinG.
He is ahead, but PartinG is looking to counterattack, but Zest has so many so much energy. I was gonna say so many sentries, but I thought that doesn't make sense because there are only 3.
And he's also seeing the attack coming. Get a nice
the concave is in.
Surround, yeah. Concave prepared here.
And the concave's prepared.
Force fields to choke.
A little bit of misrally there, but PartinG was able.
PartinG does have the warp prism, so it can reinforce. We both have the same amount of gateways, so it will come down to actual mineral and gas.
Nice Nile on that warp in there, and PartinG is being very aggressive, but it's almost... he fell right into Zest's trap.
Yeah.
And Zest is looking to end this. So many stalkers of PartinG are just unable to fire, while every single stalker of Zest is attacking.
Oh, he's getting charged, looks like.
+1 melee is not going to be able to help PartinG.
Zest just swapping out
+1 weapons.
Here we go, GG's gold.
And in the end,
And
there ain't none.
Zest is the best at StarCraft 2.
Yep, you can't say
ESL
Zest is
Open
best
Cup
anymore.
number 13 Asia.
You can't say Zest is best anymore. You have to say Zest is the best.
Yeah. Zest is the best at
The best.
StarCraft 2 ESL Open Cup Asia number 13. He's the best at it. He's proven it.
For number 13 specifically, yes. But
Yeah.
at the moment, he is currently tied with Solar.
Well, I'm tapping in the wrong. Oh, I'm actually in the
You're
right.
in the right one.
But
Is that how your instincts go? That
No, because I saw the CranKy thing, the CranKy clan tag, and I was like, oh shit, I'm in Crank's chat again, because I'm still in Crank's KR chat, Crank TV.
Well, speaking of Crank,
So are you?
That I am. Speaking of Crank, Zest is gonna be maintaining his streak of PvP, and basically the only player other than PartinG who qualified for GSL that also played today. Well, Scarlet also played for qualifying for GSL, but I meant more in terms of the Koreans.
Korean. I mean, Scarlet is part of the Korean scene.
Yeah,
She's not. She's kind
very
of
much Korean now.
yeah. She's been there long enough that's the thing, you know.
But that was almost a prelude and insight to next week's GSL Round of 24. So if you ever wanted a preview, Team Liquid Riders, if you wanted a preview on Zest, here's where you get it from.
Yep, right here on the CranKy Ducklings channel. So please consider subscribing to our channel. You'll get access to our subscriber-only chat on Discord. Do join our Discord, regardless. Consider supporting us on Patreon if you enjoy our casting and our casting ability. This supports
don't use
other,
today
not just our casting, but also our tournaments, our weekly tournaments, which are returning due to the StarCraft API, Blizzard API coming back. Our Sea Duckling Open and Masters 1 Open amateur tournaments are returning. We also have the Grand Platypus Open on Saturdays. So yeah, if you want to support that, join us on Patreon. Come and help us. Give us a hand.
By the way, don't use...
Sketch, go there. Go there. What?
By the way, don't use today's cast as an indication of what we're normally like as a duo.
I mean, yeah, you can use that. It's definitely like this all the time. It's definitely like this all the time.
The dynamic
This is what you get. Don't like it, walk out.
No, the dynamic is what it's normally like.
What isn't like what it's normally like?
I'm usually louder.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And the intros are longer.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Yeah, this is all from us. We'll try and we'll go and raid some other StarCraft related stream. So stick around. Go and show some support. And yeah, I've been Steelmold. With me was Yakuzaku, in charge of production and mumbling. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you when we see you.
Bye.
Bye.